Good morning here from the Penn State Campus Weather Service. I'm your student meteorologist, Devin Boyer, here with your forecast for Friday, April 19th. Let's take a look at our Mount Nittany camera. You can see it's a pretty beautiful morning out. We've got some sun, we've got some clouds. It's a little darker off to the west, but overall a very pleasant morning. As we look at our current conditions here in State College, we're sitting at 63. We had a warm front move through the region overnight, which really boosted up temperatures and explains why we have such a mild start to the day. Dew point is at 54 degrees, so not particularly humid out, which is pleasant. Winds are out of the south at about 8 miles per hour at this time. As we take a look at our Doppler radar across the central part of the country here, you'll notice all the flash flood and flood watches across really much of Indiana as well, back into Illinois and other parts of the upper Midwest. Michigan getting in on some of that action as well. They've seen a ton of rain over the past couple days or so, picking up several inches of rain and causing all sorts of flood concerns there. And you see all that rain now is starting to shift off to the east and head towards us here in Pennsylvania. We're not expecting anything in the way really of flooding rains, but we are expecting to see some rain in the forecast for today. The rain showing up on radar here across western Pennsylvania. I have to think that not much of this is reaching the ground at this hour, but that'll all change in a couple hours as the main part of the front pushes through our region. We'll get to that and time it out on Eye on the Future in just a minute, but first I did want to show you that for today there is a threat of thunderstorms for really the entire state of Pennsylvania. You'll see in a minute when we time things out that the eastern part of the state has a little bigger bit of a threat, and while we're not expecting a widespread severe weather outbreak, you should be aware for the possibility of some rumbles of thunder later this afternoon. Let's time it out again on our Eye on the Future. By the time we get to 12:30, right after lunchtime, the front has already pretty much on its way through Pittsburgh. So if you're out in the western part of the state and you're headed out for lunch this Friday, you may want to make sure you tag along your umbrella there. By the time we move forward to 4 o'clock, it's starting to work through the central part of the state. We expect the worst of it to be over in State College by about 4 or 5 o'clock. But again, there are some lingering showers behind that we'll have to contend with throughout the afternoon. And so then as it moves off to the east there, we see the front really start to intensify again. That's why they have the biggest threat for seeing some stronger thunderstorms and maybe even a severe thunderstorm or two embedded in there later this evening in the eastern part of the state. As we head into your Saturday, it's a rather pleasant day. We had the possibility for a couple showers to start off our morning on Saturday, but you'll see those quickly dissipate as we head throughout the day. So the second part of your Saturday is looking pretty good, and this applies even as we go into Saturday night and into Sunday. We actually are relatively clear here. You see not a whole lot of clouds showing up on our Eye on the Future model by the time we get to 12:30 on Sunday. So all in all, it should be a pretty pleasant weekend, albeit a little colder on the temperature front. And then finally, by the time we get to Monday morning, some clouds start to work back into the picture. So let's look at your forecast for today. Today we're looking at a high of 71 degrees with showers and a rumble after lunch in all of Pennsylvania. We see winds out of the south at 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting to 30, especially as the front rolls through with the chance for a few thunderstorms working through the area. Let's take a look at your blue and white weekend forecast. Blue-white weekend is finally here. So if you're headed out to the Friday Carnival, I saw it getting all set up last night. It looks like they're ready to go. You may have to contend with, again, a couple lingering showers and a rumble of thunder possible. At 6 p.m., we're expecting a temperature of about 59 degrees. Things should be improving as we go throughout the evening, though. By the time we get to the Friday fireworks, 9 p.m., we're expecting a temperature of 51 degrees, but the showers should be out of here, so it should be pleasant fireworks viewing weather this evening. And finally, as we skip ahead to kickoff tomorrow at 12 p.m. We're expecting a temperature much cooler at only 48 degrees with some gusty winds, but I expect sky conditions to really be pleasant. I expect skies to maybe even look like our background that we've got there with just a few puffy cumulus clouds in the area. And so let's take a look at your Campus Weather Service 7-day forecast. Again, for today, as we emphasized throughout the whole forecast, afternoon thunderstorms roll through, high near 71 degrees. For Saturday, it'll be breezy but much cooler with a high only reaching 51 degrees. That's quite the cool down after what we'll see today. Sunday is a sunny Sunday with a high near 53. We start to warm up into the upper 50s as we go throughout the upcoming week. Expect mostly sunny skies for the first part before we see some rain move through in the latter half of the upcoming work week. But first, you'll want to join us tonight here at 7 p.m. Log on to www.campusweatherservice.com. We'll have a live report and a full forecast for Blue White Weekend, so be sure and come on out and check out the show. We'll be live at campusweatherservice.com tonight at 7. We hope to see you then, but for now, that's all we have from the Penn State Campus Weather Service. I'm Devin Boyer. Have a good day.